put you right back. Bam. What in the world? All right, all right. So we're back. We're back. All right. We good. We good, homie. We good. All right. If you can hear me, like I said, with this microphone, I got project my voice. Ugh. Yeah, when I have this off, it's a lot better for some reason because the computer it can pick up sound from different areas. But when I happen to have this on, I have to talk a little bit louder. So, um, projecting is my number one thing in this. But I can do stuff like this. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's get started. Can't read. Oh my gosh, it's already 12:55. Listen, today it was my fault. So my aim is to start minimum by 10:30. I want to start doing a 10:30 run so I can have a consistent audience of 10:30 to 11, maybe 12. Who knows? Who knows? All right. So if I can get that started, I'll be able to watch my Anton Daniels, right? I know I mentioned him a lot, but it is what it is, right? He's the reason why I'm doing this more often, and I'm able to focus on, getting the bag. If you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. But um, as far as I know, currently right now, yesterday was not my fault. Today is my fault. So let me tell you the background. What's going on? This is a work in progress, right? I've been working really hard on making this channel grow. I've been working really hard on making this so-called, gig grow into something like a biz that's a little bit more financially friendly for me. However, what is this? Yeah, that was my wife. Yeah. So now, I'm so excited. I'm excited for myself. Let's put this down a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Is it better? Is it bad? Hold on one second. Looks the same to me, but it is what it is. All right. So, um, let me get the can read thing going, and then I can focus on getting stuff done in the background. Uh, whew. Yeah, yeah, I can do it. I can do this. I can do this. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, before I start, I got a friend. Um, and apparently he wants to support me. So he wanted to come on here and if I talk, um, he's more of a more super Democrat or whatever. So he has a tendency to he I don't know how to say it. So I was talking about Mayor was it Brendan Johnson in of Chicago, and he had something to say in the comment yesterday. And I mean, although I don't mind, any support is good, you know what I mean, especially when it's a friend or you know somebody I know. I'm not throwing any shade out there. That's supporting the channel. I appreciate a lot. However, he said some interesting stuff, and You know what? Freedom of speech is really good. I'm glad he's utilizing it. But at the end of the day, you know what? I may have to block the brother. I may have to block the brother. The bad thing is, I know him. I'm with him physically every day, at least 5 days a week. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give him another chance. I'm gonna give him another chance. But he's really pushing it. He's really pushing it. He's really pushing it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. So it's interesting because the Karen Reed case, we had an interesting I don't know how to put it, an interesting debate going on about it. And apparently, he won the debate because obviously she's not guilty. I had my comments and certain things I want to say about it and pertain the situation that you know she was in and the situation the deceased was in. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna say it live. However, I want to bring this back, and hopefully he doesn't see this. Hopefully he doesn't see this. I'd hate for him to come on a comment and try to interject his opinions in this. So thank God, I'm looking right now. He's not there. So we good. We good. We good. We good. But if he does show up, we may have to exchange some words. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Right? So yeah. Without further ado, let's get this going. Let's get this going. All right. All right. So, in case you guys didn't know what happened, I covered this before. This is the Karen Reed case, right? She had her first trial was I think it was like, I don't know how to say it, but the only words I can use is it was a tie, I guess, between her and the state. The state tried again, and this time, she was not guilty except of one charge, which was the IUD or IDI, basically driving under the influences or something like that. They got her on that because she was at a bar, which was a physical place where she was. They did show in there she was drinking because she had drinks. I mean, you go to a bar, you're gonna have to buy something to drink, whether it's water or whatever, right? But the fact that she was there, she was drinking, and they did see receipts showing that, hey, she purchased some stuff. As far as drinking, as far as what they might have said, right? If I'm wrong, let me know. So on that, they got her. They got her. Yep. So she was guilty on that part. Um, they did not say she was guilty for uh the guy's death. I don't think they said she was guilty for hitting him. So all in all, case was wrapped up, and she won to a point, right? She won to a point. She did get you know, guilty on one of them, one of the counts out of the three. So the next thing was, the family members who felt like, hey, listen, um, the state may say one thing, but they feel like she still has some kind of part in his demise. So now they're possibly suing. Case is going. It's about to start soon. Um, they're getting things ready as far as security, and we're gonna see another case with this lady, and her involvements, where whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So now the case was wrapped up, and they're giving an assess. What's the word again? Assession. Um, they're summing up on how much the case costs and what it took for this case to actually happen, right? So, without further ado, let's continue.
And tonight we're getting a closer look at the taxpayer price tag, which soars over $1 million. Our NBC 10 investigator Ryan Kath.
Golly, $1 million? I think it's $1.5 million, but man, ooh.
Has been going through all of those financial records we obtained from the DA's office. He's joining us here in studio. Ryan, what?
Guys, I'm trying. Yesterday I got mad because of the fuzziness. Like, I don't know why it does that, but it's supposed to get clear, so hopefully it does.
Did they reveal?
Well, Priscilla, it's clear Norfolk District Attorney Michael Morrissey put his chips on the table and decided to go all in. When looking at just the cost of the expert witnesses hired by the Commonwealth, the second trial was nearly 20 times more expensive compared to the first.
To the Lexus. I've looked at where it wasn't damaged.
Judson Welcher with the Texas-based firm Aperture was one of the key witnesses in the Commonwealth's prosecution. He conducted data analysis on Karen Reed's Lexus SUV, even purchasing a vehicle and using blue paint to demonstrate how it could have struck John O'Keefe on that snowy January night. For his testimony, invoices show Welcher collected $900 per hour, and his firm...
Whoa, that's a lot of money. $900 per hour? Wow. Wow. Golly. Woo. Woo. This dude went home with a bag. Oh, man. He went home with a bag. Wow.
Received roughly $600,000.
It is quite alarming, the number and the fact that it is that high.
Criminal defense attorney Moore...
Yes. Yes. Fuzziness is gone. The fuzziness is gone. Yes. 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 Oh, I hate the fuzziness. I'm talking about the screen. Like when it first start, for some reason it gets fuzzy. I don't know if it's the data, but I have tons of data, so it's just really weird.
Gietta Derisiere said expert testimony is often expensive, but these costs are even more glaring when you consider the Commonwealth did not get a conviction and one of the Aperture witnesses' credibility was called into question.
If I did the math correctly, sir, you've been pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree for 17 years, correct?
That is correct.
And you have not obtained it as you sit here today?
That is correct.
If you're spending this amount of money on your key expert,
I don't know about you, but that sounds like a, well, I say Haiti, but people pronounce it Haiti here in America. So that's a really Haitian name. I like it. I like it. I like it. I love the glasses. She's got amazing glasses. I don't know. I like frames that's like on, that's more prominent, you know? So amazing looking lady.
would do some due diligence and try to get at least the foundational information correct before it comes out before the jury.
The timeline in this case is beyond dispute.
Another significant cost difference was tapping Special Prosecutor Hank Brennan to prove that Reed hit O'Keefe with her car and left him to die in a blizzard. As we previously reported in July, Brennan earned more than $500,000 in compensation for his work on the case.
Yo, let me give an applause. Let me give an applause. See, I'm projecting my voice. Yeah, you can hear me.
Let's try this again. All right. Okay. All right, we good. All right, let's play it.
And that one person who could help him that morning was this defendant right here, Karen Reed.
Add that amount to the list of other expert witnesses flown in from out of state, and you'll see how the price tag for the prosecution reached $1.4 million. Derisiere says it's likely the most expensive state murder prosecution in Massachusetts history.
For the O'Keefe family and for the people of Norfolk County who are paying their taxes, was justice served? And I think the answer is no.
Now, the O'Keefe family does still have...
Whoo. I hope Stanley's not listening to this, but did you hear that? Justice was not served. That's what she said. Like I said, dang it, I name dropped. Oh my gosh. Woo-wee. All right, well, it is what it is. Anyways, I hope that guy didn't hear that. I hope so. yeah, according to this lady, I think what she was an attorney or something like that. I don't know, something. Anyway, she knew what was going on with the whole case, and she said justice would not serve. Hey, she said it, not me, not me. All right. So yeah, so we had a. Uh, anyways, let's watch this.
Have a wrongful death civil lawsuit pending against Reed in Plymouth Superior Court. I did check with state police. They're still tallying their payroll figures for providing security around the courthouse for the second trial. But just as a reference point, they spent about $250,000 in overtime costs for the first trial, so you could expect something in the same ballpark for this one. Tonight, no response from...
There we go. There we go. Back to me. Back to me. All right, cool. So, like they said, it is what it is. The second trial is gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen. They'll probably announce it because right now they're currently getting everybody that needs to be involved for security. The court, everybody's going over their cases. Everything's happening, but I will let you know about the update. However, when it comes to civil cases, I think a lot less needs to be proven as far as guilty or not. So we'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna be on top of that case, and I got my reasons. So it is what it is. I just want to see